everyone, this is Rebecca, and today I am going to be doing a plan with me for the week of May 4th through the 10th. This is the week of Mother's Day, and I thought that I would use this kit to commemorate it. Also, I actually had to redo this spread because this is the original spread that I used, which was a kit from Two Little Bees, which was absolutely stunning. But my camera wasn't working and I was about to give up and not actually post a plan with me for this week and just kind of leave it. But then I thought to myself, no, I need to do it. So what I did is, since I did get a new planner for the next little bit, I thought that I would just take out a random week from later months and just use that to plan out my week that just passed, obviously. So I'm using these Sadie stickers. This is the Hustle kit, and the Humble kit. What am I saying? The Humble kit. It's called the Humble kit. So I got the header add-ons here. I also got the full boxes, the functional sheet. This is a really pretty one that I get a lot of use out of, you'll see. And then there's the bottom washi and the date covers. So I'm going to start off with the bottom washi. And I do put the original spread in front of me just so I have a reference to show you what I did. I also pre-whited out everything so you don't have to see me do that. But I'm going to put down the bottom washi right now. The whole kit is rose gold foiled, by the way, but I do mix a little bit of metals, if I'm being completely honest, just because I wanted to. I'm not really too concerned about how it looks. I actually think it looks really nice, but I'm not concerned about the fact that it needs to match, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna put those down. Clearly I'm struggling right now. I'm not sure why I'm struggling, but love that for me. I'm just gonna stick that down there, and then after I finish that, I put down all of the date covers. And the date covers are lettered, I believe, by letters to Apollo. And I do end up taking some tweezers to put these down, even though I don't have press-ons on, just because I really for some reason, this day, I couldn't compute. It was a whole thing. So I just put all those down. I don't put the date dots down till later, but when I do, I'll let you know where they're from, but I do put date dots down later. Yeah, so it was a very interesting week. A lot of things happened, and things are now changing for the most part for this week, the week that I'm in. I'm going to be putting this up really, really late, and I'm so sorry about that. But I'm going to try and be better for this week, just because of the fail, and it was just a whole thing. And I had a lot of trouble importing the footage, and it was just annoying, but you know how it is. Technical difficulties are fun. Yeah, so now that the date covers are all down, I am now going to move on to the full boxes. So I do end up not using the quote box that comes with the kit. I actually ended up going through my sticker binder and using one of the overlays that I got from Sadie Stickers. It was the one that says "Killing It" on it, and I put it over the box that has the little paper clips on it. It's the one that is, I believe, near the bottom. It's on the bottom right hand side there, just because I thought that it would look best with that one. So I just put that down just to see how it looked, and then I liked it, so I used it. Yeah, so I did that for my quote box because I wasn't really a huge fan of the original quote box, so I just kind of left it. But I put everything else down. In terms of the full boxes, they're super pretty, and I wanted to make sure that I dispersed all of the colors evenly, so I kept some of the neutral boxes separated from the ones that are more pink heavy, and just kind of making sure that everything's nice and all balanced out. So I do my typical thing where I just scatter everything. I'm still having trouble with the spacing of all of the boxes and stuff. I feel like it's always a struggle, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna do that and just sort of place everything where I want to place it. And I just love the details of this. I love all the photo kits that shops come out with, and I love Sadie Stickers so much. I love all of her stuff. She's just amazing. Okay, so full boxes are all down, and now I believe I am hopefully moving on to the sidebar. Yeah, I'm moving on to the sidebar. So for the sidebar, I put down a habit tracker just to track not drinking so much coffee. I've been drinking a lot of coffee lately and I'm trying to cut down because, you know, I don't want to be drinking so much. So I put that down, and then I put a decorative header down and a weekly checkbox to track all of the meals that I had that week. I need to figure out a different way to utilize my sidebar too, just because I've been doing a lot of memory planning lately and I'm not back at work till later. So there's that, and I don't really have any commitments on that front anyways, so I've just been tracking my meals instead of my work schedule, but pretty soon I will be within the next little bit. Then I put down a header and one of the bow checklists just to track some just like master to-do list stuff, nothing really too crazy. And I do fill everything in with my Pilot to G2 pen. It's the 0.7, the best gel pen in the entire world. I would definitely recommend you buy some. I like them a lot better than the Papermate ink joy gels because they don't skip like at all. Like these ones do not skip on any sticker paper or any paper in general. They're just really good pens and I really like them. So I've been quite loyal to those ones specifically. And I do like the finer tips, but I do prefer a thicker tip when I'm planning with the stickers, obviously. So I'm just gonna fill everything out. And by the way, the last habit tracker that I put down, totally forgot to say, it's just for the days that I sleep in. So yeah, just thought I'd let you know about that. But yeah, I'm just gonna fill everything out here and just add in whatever I need to add in there. Yeah, just doing that. Then what else can I talk about here while I finish this up? Let's see, I'm trying to think. You know, like when you kind of get to that awkward spot where you're just like don't know what to talk about and you're like, okay, hurry up, I need you to hurry up and like fill everything in that you need to fill in, honey, because I need to move on to my day by days. But anyways, I think at this point I am going to be putting down my headers. So I decided to use the headers that already came with the kit. I didn't take any of the headers from the header add-ons, so I just left that. But I wanted to keep the header add-on in my extras, just in case if I wanted to use them again. And usually when I get like any sort of add-ons, I usually buy them with the intention of if I don't end up using them, and at least I have extra headers type of thing. So I've been doing that, but I'm just using all the decorative headers from the kit because it just makes sense for the type of planning that I've been doing over the last month or so. So I'm just gonna stack all of those on and hopefully make sure that they're all spaced out. I mean, clearly I'm looking at the finished spread right now and they're all spaced out properly. However, you know how it is sometimes, you just kind of have to like maneuver things around and it's just 10 out of 10 annoying, but you know how it is. So, and I'm also using tweezers too because I continue to struggle putting things down for some reason. I'm not sure why. I think it's just because I'm not used to putting things down straight. And I do end up taking the Erin Condren ruler that came with my Erin Condren planner, and I do end up taking that just to kind of help with the spacing as well, because I've seen a few other people do it that way, so I thought that I would do it, and it works. It's just, it makes it a little bit easier, so I started doing that just to ensure that everything was like as even as I can possibly make it, because you know how it is. So I'm just going to put those headers down, and while I put the headers down, I thought that I would just kind of, I don't know, give you an update on my work situation. I'll give you a little bit more details on my next plan with me. That's going to be up in a few days. I haven't planned this week yet because obviously, you know, it's only Thursday and I don't want to start like planning everything now, you know what I mean? If I have like 3 days that I haven't lived yet. So, in case you don't know, the province that I'm in just lifted restrictions like literally last week, and the company that I work for has decided that we are going to start the phases of reopening. It's going to be a very slow process. I can't really get into it too much, but needless to say, it's going to be a process. I'm personally not going to be back for a while, just because they decided that I would just be the person that they would call if they really, really needed me type of thing. And it has nothing to do with like my work ethic or anything like that. Because obviously I feel like I'm a very conscious and very, you know, hard worker. But just based on the situation, they thought that it would be best that I be the layer in. So if someone can't come in, then I can always take over for them if need be. But they just had their first day today back because we're going in like groups of 2. And it's going to be pretty staggered, if I'm being completely honest. Like, it's very, very slow. Like, it's going to take a while. But from what I saw from the recaps that they sent out, people are generally very, very understanding of the situation. Okay, so now that I finished putting down the headers, I do put down my date dots. And the date dots that I'm using are from Jackson Pepper, of which I just hauled literally in my last video. I love these date dots and I just really wanted to use them, so yeah, I decided to do that, and I totally put Wednesday like way over the W, and it was super awkward, so I moved that over. But I'm just gonna put all those date dots down just so we have that information there. And then what I'm gonna do after is we're gonna start doing the day by day. Woohoo! Okay, so starting on Monday, I am clearly shuffling through some stuff. I don't know what's going on with me. Oh, I'm putting stuff away. That's what I'm doing. Okay. We're just going to start off with Monday because I got a lot of like babble to go through. So, Monday. So, the first thing that I did was take a quarter box from the kit, one of the ones that has the bows on them, just to mark the phase 1 reopen of the province that I live in. So I wrote that down just to mark that because it's a very significant event. So I did that. And then I took a hexagon from the kit as well as a floral envelope from Papershire to mark that I got a few deliveries this day. I got a Sephora package from the VIB sale. I didn't get very much, if I'm being completely honest. Like, it was mostly just like replen of things that I already had. I just really needed some other stuff. I did place another order shortly after because I really needed other things right after. But Sephora is like super, super delayed right now, so don't expect your package to come in like super quickly because obviously safety. Anyways, and I also got part of my Mother's Day gift for my mom. It was the last part of the Mother's Day gift actually, so it was great. And I had all of the supplies there. I also took a steamy coffee mug from the Coffee Monsters Co. I did originally try and see if I could fit a Papershire label in there, but I'm like, nope, it's too big. So I just took the little coffee cup from Coffee Monsters Co. to mark that I made some cold brew. I've been trying to make that because I haven't been able to go to Starbucks, and because like Starbucks is like pretty closed right now. I'm not sure when they're going to be reopening, but I'm hoping soon because that would be really nice just to be able to like go back and get Starbucks, you know, with that sense of normalcy. Next, I put down a plain half box to mark that I took a really long nap this day. Not sure why I decided to take a really long nap. But I did that. And I took a nap time sticker from Planning Roses, as well as a blanket emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. as well to mark that, because that took up like a big chunk of my day. I've been taking a lot of naps too, not just because I'm a Pisces, but just because I've just been very sleepy lately, so there's that. And then that night I decided that I was going to do a bit of watercoloring, and so I marked that with one of the arrows from the kit as well as a heart from White Deer Stationery. And I thought it looked really, really cute, so I just did that. And moving on to Tuesday. So on Tuesday, I marked that I had a little bit of me time, so that kind of included just a lot of like binging of Netflix, if I'm being completely honest. Like, I didn't really do much in the form of that. So I ended up just taking the appointment label from the kit and a me time script from Planning Roses to mark that. It was just nice just to kind of like chill and relax a little bit, so I did that. The next thing that I needed to do was send off some feedback to my boss about the reopening procedures, because remember, this was like literally the day after everything had kind of started, and we were also planning on having a call within the next little bit too. But obviously, as I'm looking at the week, we didn't have one that week just because of all the meetings that were happening with my boss, because my boss had a lot of meetings that she had to deal with. So we didn't end up having a call. However, we still had to send some feedback to her just about like the reopening procedures, all that kind of stuff. So I just typed everything up and sent that off, and I marked that with a flag from the kit as well as a bow sticker from White Deer Stationery. So yeah, and then I also got a delivery from Jackson Pepper, so I took a hexagon from the kit as well as a mailbox icon from White Deer Stationery to mark that. And then right after I got that, I did film part of my haul too, but I'm not going to mark that because it really wasn't that significant, if I'm being completely honest. So I just took an appointment label and I put a tidy up script on there just to mark that I really had to reorganize my sticker book because it was a disaster, but it's a lot better now, so I think we're good. And then I took a bow flag from the kit to mark that I got my insurance deposit, just because I pay money for my psychology appointments, and I do get reimbursed about 80% of it from my insurance, which is quite nice. So I got my reimbursement, which was good. And then I took another short nap shortly after, and I used a blanket emoji from the Coffee Monsters code to mark that. I also took a arrow from the kit as well as a shower emoji from the Coffee Monsters code to mark that I did take a really nice shower. It was a lovely shower. It's nice, you know, like when you just really pamper yourself, and I'm probably going to have one tonight or maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure. It's kind of late right now, so I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, moving on to Wednesday. So on Wednesday, I took a laptop sticker from Papershire to mark that I did a really big YouTube binge. I just watched Plan With Me's and other YouTube videos for God knows how long, and it was a wonderful, amazing time. And I also took a half box from the kit, one of the ones that has the bows on it, to mark that I took a really, really long walk, a very long walk. I was outside for probably 2.5 hours, just wandering around aimlessly. It was great. And I took a get outside emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. as well. And then I also got a delivery from Papershire, which was really, really exciting. So I took a flag from the kit as well as a floral envelope from Papershire to mark that. And then I hold it, and it was a very massive order. I ordered a stack. It was a healthy stack too. It was crazy. And yeah, it was good. Yeah, I had a lot, and then I just ended up organizing my stickers. So I took an appointment label and a feather duster from White Deer Stationery to mark that, and then I took a hexagon from the kit as well as a Netflix binge script from Planning Roses to mark that I watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine for the rest of the night. I'm trying to catch up. I'm on season 3. I know I'm super behind. Don't judge me. Anyways, so moving on to Thursday. So on Thursday, I marked another YouTube binge, but this time I took a half box and a blanket emoji from Coffee Monsters Co. And then I took a floral envelope from Papershire to mark that I got a delivery from Nasty Gal. It was an order that I've been waiting for a really, really long time, and it finally came, and I'm just super stoked about it. So we're good on that level. And then I put a 3 bow checklist to list a few things that I had to do, such as check emails, prep some lists, and look at the program that we use at work just to see if there's any updates on some stuff. So there's that. And then I went to bed really, really early this day, which was quite nice. It was the only day this week that I actually slept in. Went to sleep early, at not an ungodly hour. So there's that. And now I'm an entire day ahead, so that's really cool. So we're gonna wait for filming Rebecca to catch up a little bit on her life and just do her thing, and just do my stuff. So yeah, and obviously I'm filling everything in as I go and just sort of doing that. So obviously it's going to take a little bit less time, but I didn't have a lot to mark on Thursday because I really didn't do very much. So I'm going to be completely honest, I literally did nothing that day. It was just one of those days. Yeah, just very boring. It was a very boring day. And I'm going to just let me finish that up for a second, and then we'll hopefully move our butts on to the next day. So now I'm finally putting down that 3 bow checklist from the kit, and I'm filling it out obviously because I'm crazy. So just been doing that. And then I need to stop procrastinating and talking here because it was originally supposed to be a talk through, but then I always just go like, I don't want to do a talk through anymore. I want to do a voiceover, blah, 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 blah. And, you know, all that stuff. I'm a weird person. We all know this. So we're just going to wait for me to hurry the heck up here because clearly I'm being super slow. So that's cool. Let me put this down. Come on, Rebecca. Okay, so I marked that. Then moving on to Friday. Now we're moving on to Friday. I'm so sorry about that like filler talk. That was super awkward. Okay, so on Friday it was payday. So I took a quarter box from the kit, as well as a payday script from White Deer Stationery and a yay money emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. to mark that I got paid this day. And then also on Friday I had to go to Generate Cakes to pick up some dessert for Mother's Day, so I went over there and did that. And to mark that, I took a flag from the kit as well as a bow sticker from White Deer Stationery. And it was a good experience. I mean, I had pre-ordered it, so I didn't really have to spend too much time there. I just kind of like walked in, got my stuff, and walked out. Then I also got my wine delivered. I ordered some wine and I finally got it and I'm like super stoked about it. So I used a wine sticker from White Deer Stationery, and I also got a Two Little Bees delivery, which was the kit that I originally used then, and it was a whole fail, so that's fun. I used a mailbox from White Deer Stationery to mark that, and I kind of like put the icons together because I thought they looked super cute, so I did that. And then I took a appointment label from the kit, as well as a coffee mug from the Coffee Monsters Co. and a me time script from Planting Roses to mark that I had a little bit of me time. I was doing more watercolor again. I started filming a paint with me that I usually do on my art channel. I don't post them too often, but I like to do them every now and again. Then I took a laptop sticker from Papershire to mark that I had to do some work training stuff. There were some courses that we needed to get done that we hadn't really gotten done yet just because of the whole pandemic thing. So my boss got us to do that, and she just said like, I need you to do it now. So we did. So I just marked that with that. It's just like general like how to be nice to people in your workplace type of thing. So there's that. So I did those e-courses, and then I took a coffee label from Papershire to mark that I made some more cold brew. It was super delicious. It was yummy. 10 out of 10. Would definitely recommend you try doing it. I usually make my cold brew with a French press. So what I do is I grind up the coffee to like super fine ground. I always buy my coffee whole bean because then I can just grind it myself depending on what I want to use it for. And I grind it super fine, and then I dump it all in. Because you need like a considerable amount in order to actually like make cold brew, sorry. And then I poured some cold water over it, had it in the fridge overnight, and it's delicious. So yeah. Moving on to Saturday. So on Saturday I marked with a flag from the kit, as well as a present icon from Papershire to mark that I wrapped my mom's Mother's Day gift. And then I took a blanket emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. to mark that I had a Netflix binge. And then I made an impulsive buy on Saturday. Archer and Olive is a notebook company, and they came out with these really beautiful like zodiac they're like these zodiac notebooks, and I wanted one, so I got the Pisces one. So I marked that with a fancy label from the kit, as well as a reading journaling icon from Planting Roses. And then I kind of ran into the same problem where I just like didn't have a lot to mark, so I'm like, what do I do? So I took a stay home script from Planting Roses, as well as a hexagon from the kit, and then I also took a heart icon from White Deer Stationery, and I kind of like layered them together because I thought it looked super cute, so I did that. And then I did another coffee label to mark that I made more cold brew, which was super good. 10 out of 10, enjoyed it. It was great, loved it. Had a lot of fun doing that. Yeah, just a very uneventful Saturday. And I also took one of the decorative headers from the kit as well, just to kind of like fill in that awkward like white space. You'll see me like trying to adjust it a little bit, and then I just kind of like fail, and then I just end up putting a header there. So Yeah, I did that. And then moving on to Sunday, once filming Rebecca catches up, because I clearly got way too ahead of myself. Love that for me. So on Sunday, I took a half box and a present icon from the kit, as well as a Bake Something Yummy script from Planning Roses to mark that for Mother's Day we cooked my mom breakfast. It was super yummy. It was great. Just, you know, eggs, bacon, biscuits. It was delicious, yummy, yummy. And I also took an appointment label and a coffee and toast icon from Papershire to mark that it was Mother's Day, because I didn't have enough room for 2 half boxes. I was super sad about it, but that's okay. I got an entire section of my day dedicated to Mother's Day, so I think we're good on that front. Then I took a box memo from Papershire, as well as a garbage can icon from Papershire to mark that we do garbage and our laundry on Sunday, so I marked that. And then for the rest of the night, I just had some me time. So I took a quarter box from the kit, as well as a me time script from Planning Roses, and a relax icon from Planning Roses as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the entire week. Quite eventful. This week is going to be even more eventful, so stay tuned for that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe if you have not already. I would love to see you come back. But yeah, I will link all of these shops that I mentioned down below in case you are interested, and if I have any coupon codes that I used with them, I will also link those with them so you can save yourself a little bit of money. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.